Ancient Greece modified test. Use the map to answer the following questions. Read each question carefully and use the source provided to choose the best possible answer. Number 1. The terrain of ancient Greece can best be described as A. Coastal, B. Mountainous, C. Arid. Number 2. The terrain of ancient Greece most likely led to the development of A. A large unified nation, B. Isolated and independent city-states, C. River valley civilizations. Number 3. The development of a certain type of civilization due to terrain and other geographic factors can best be explained by which of the 5 themes of geography? A. Location, B. Place, C. Human-environment interaction. Use this map to answer the following questions. Read each question carefully and use the source provided to choose the best answer. On the map above, the location 34 degrees north, 24 degrees east is marked by the point A. Sparta, B. Macedonia, C. Aegean Sea, D. Crete. Number 2. On the map above, the location of point B is closest to A. 35 degrees north, 25 degrees east, B. 40 degrees north, 22 degrees east, C. 39 degrees north, 21 degrees east, or D. 41 degrees north, 24 degrees east. Based on the map above, Greece is located entirely within the A. Northern and Eastern Hemispheres, B. Northern and Western Hemispheres, C. Southern and Eastern Hemispheres, D. Southern and Western Hemispheres. On the map above, the line labeled 36 degrees north is A or is an A. Line of longitude, B. Line of latitude, C. Equator, D. Meridian. Name that person. Read each statement below and determine which of the following important people would have made that statement. Your choices are Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, or Alexander the Great. Number 1. I am the greatest philosopher of all time. I even started a school named the Academy. However, I must give credit to my teacher Socrates for teaching me how to think and the types of questions to ask. Number 2. I am a student of Plato, and I tutored Alexander the Great in my free time. I love science, and I like to use logical methods to figure out how the real world works. I believe the best way to understand the world is through detailed observations. Number 3. I became king of Macedonia at the age of 20. I am believed to be the most important military leader of the ancient world, and I am known for spreading Greek culture all throughout the ancient world. Number 4. Very little is known about my life. However, I am known for questioning the world around me and for encouraging others to do the same. I was sentenced to death for people not trusting my ideas. Democracy, Athens versus the United States. Read each statement below and determine if the statement describes democracy in Athens, the United States, or both. Write Athens, United States, or both in the space provided. Number 1 has a direct democracy. Number 2 has a representative democracy, also known as a republic. Number 3, everyone is protected by the law. Number 4, women and foreigners cannot vote. City-states. Write the name of the city-state that matches each description. Your choices are Athens or Sparta. Number 1. I am a citizen of the city-state whose major focus is on education and being intellectually superior to the other city-states. It is a good thing that my parents and I were born there. I am a citizen of blank. Number 2. I am a citizen of the city-state that focuses on military strength and will stop at nothing to win. Being artistic is not one of our strengths. I am a citizen of blank. Multiple choice section. For each statement, read each statement and choose the best answer from the choices provided. Number 1. Why were city-states formed? A. Because each city-state wanted to practice a different religion. B. For protection. C. Because physical features such as mountains created natural boundaries between city-states. D. Both B and C. Number 2. What made trade and travel difficult in ancient Greece? A. Greece was mountainous and made up of many islands. B. Greece was dry, desert land. C. Most cities did not have an agora. Number 3. What factors led to the downfall of the Greeks? A. The war between Athens and Sparta devastated Greece, killing many and destroying cities. B. The Greeks were taken over by Pericles. C. The Greeks were taken over by Alexander the Great. D. Both A and C. Number 4. What is the form of government that Athens created? People rule themselves. A. Democracy. B. Tyranny. C. Oligarchy. Number 5. What type of story is passed down as history, but is mostly fiction? A. Legend. B. Myth. C. Parable. Number 6. A short story that has a moral lesson that does not include anthropomorphic animals is called a what? A. Legend. B. Myth. C. Parable. Number 5. Plato's book, Republic, is an example of A. Primary source. B. Secondary source. Number 5. Which should be number 7. Math Magazine recently wrote a piece on Pythagoras. They talked about his many theories. This is an example of A. Primary source. B. Secondary source. Label the following columns with the correct term: Ionic, Doric, or Corinthian. Number 5. Themes of geography. Determine which of the 5 themes of geography best describes the following statements. Each theme is used one time. Write the theme and a sentence explaining why you chose that theme. Place, location, region, human environment interaction, movement. If you lived in ancient Greece, you would have found mountains and valleys making up the landscape, along with many islands off the coast. You also would have seen temples and public buildings located on the city-state's Acropolis, and possibly even the Parthenon if you were in Athens. List the theme and a sentence telling why. Number 2. The new Greek colonies kept ties with the older cities of Greece. They traded goods and shared ideas. Because they stayed in contact, Greek culture spread and stayed strong. List the theme and tell why. Number 3. Athens is a city-state in eastern Greece. It is located at 37 degrees north, 23 degrees east. List that theme and tell why. Number 4. Today, the countries of Greece, Italy, Spain, and Portugal make up the area known as the Mediterranean because they all share the Mediterranean Sea and a similar climate. List the theme and tell why. Number 5. Greeks adapted to life near the coast by herding, trading, and farming native crops like olives and grapes. They used what they had to their advantage, like creating city-states within the valleys of mountains to protect themselves from invaders. List the theme and tell why.